Good evening, traders. This is Brian with TraderShark.com, an educational website to learn how to trade the E-mini S&P futures. Today is Thursday, January 17th, 2013. We had two news reports out at 8:30 this morning, Eastern Standard Time. The employment situation and the housing starts. The housing starts was much better than expected, and it initially took off. We don't trade the news report itself, but we do take reaction to the news report. So with this initial burst, the actual open of the U.S. market at 9:30 put us in a situation where we were pretty close to, I think, 7.75 points gap up from yesterday's close. With that situation, we have what's called a tidal wave set up. The market opened up here at 9:30. 1473.50 represents white dotted line. We generally don't trade the first 15 minutes of the day from 9:30 till 9:45. Coming out of the no trade zone, we had a couple nice auto waves kick in. I did not take it. We're too close to news reports. I had another news report here at 10 o'clock. And then if you did take this, you would not have gotten stopped out. I prefer to wait for a little more of a break and a pullback, and we got that here. I got shaken out a little bit. I got my first target off, and then my second target came back and got me out at break even. I got two ticks on the first trade right here at about 10:14. You can see we had a nice clean trend line break here on our momentum indicator. As we continue on, I had another pullback to the moving average with another opportunity to get long. Didn't even get my first target off. Went sideways. We had other market internal indicators just told me to get out. I did. I flattened out. Cost me commissions, but I got no profits on that. We were waiting for a nice clean setup for a long position in a tidal wave trade, trading one contract or two contracts, whatever you wish. In this particular situation, we did have a nice opportunity right here at about 11:20. Much cleaner entry would have been right here at about 11:46. We generally don't trade in the no trade zone. There's exceptions to every rule, and in this particular case, if you got in here before, that's great. The target on this was up here around 1479.50. We talked about it all morning. We had a couple hook patterns to the long side. We generally don't trade from 11:30 until 1:15 Eastern Standard Time. That is considered a no trade zone. I want you to notice here that there was a nice clean auto wave that fired off, and it matched with what we were looking at, a potential hook pattern long, and I actually was in here, held it through the no trade zone, went off, did my errands, kept in there with a trailing stop, and rode this thing all the way up to 1479.5. Actually, I think I scaled out right around 1479, 1478.75, somewhere around there. So 23 ticks on that trade. But just because you're in one trade doesn't mean you can't get into another trade. So we had another setup right here at about 13:38 or 1:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then when you're in with the trend, target 1 and target 2 were hit for a total of 12 ticks. Once we hit a major resistance level or a shark band, which we have on the other charts, we knew that we were due for a type of retracement or a sell-off. Right here, another opportunity to get short. This is counter trend trade, so you keep your profits a little bit tighter. Total of 6 ticks, and then our sell-off or profit taking into the close. To learn more about these and more advanced trade setups, or to get a copy of the Trader Shark trading manual, please visit TraderShark.com. Thank you, have a great evening, and I'll see you in the Shark Den in the morning.